Hey guys, welcome to episode 41 of the Gaffer. How are we all doing? This episode is a bit earlier than I anticipated to do due to something that's come up with my save. Basically, in the last episode I mentioned I was favourites for the commentary job and the Oldham job, which I didn't get either of them. Wasn't even approached. And then I was one of the favourites. Since then, I've been a favourite for Fleetwood and Hartlepool. And Hartlepool I actually got an interview with, but I didn't get the job. I thought, well, just go for the interview, see what they say. You know, there's no harm in basically that. Now, here's my predicament. I've been offered 2 jobs. Actually, before I go who have been offered, but I'll go check out the fixtures. Because the last game we played was Accrington Stanley in the league. We drew 1-1. Then we had a home game against Hereford, who actually offered me a job as well, thinking about it. But Olivier actually finally broke his goal scoring drought and got an absolute hat-trick in 4 minutes. And what a hat-trick it was. It was a left foot, right foot, and a header. It's the perfect hat-trick. But we win 3-0 on that one. As you can see in the fixtures, we're drawing a lot more, which I thought we would. And then we had Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup first round. We drew 1-0 away at the Memorial Stadium. They had 2 players sent off, but we dominated 16 shots, 7 on target. Absolutely dominated them. Borthwick Jackson with his first ever goal for the club, and then Tom Parks just before half time, but we couldn't find the winner. So we had to do a replay. But in between, before the replay, we had Bromley and we drew 0-0. Drew 0-0 with Bromley. Dominated the game, had 1 shot on target there. That was our only downfall on that. We had 2 players injured, Casey Palmer and Nathan Fox in the closing stages, both quite injured, which was a shame. But then we had the replay of the FA Cup. It was 0-0 after full time. And then completely dominated them. Their keeper had made some good saves. Defenders were quality for them, for Bristol Rovers. But Victor Adibojo sounds good to me. Scored the goal, first goal in extra time, first half extra time, and 2 minutes later, Casey Palmer came up with the equaliser, and then 4 minutes before we went to penalties, Olivier again stole the show with an unbelievable run and finished into the top corner to make it 2-1 to give us a second round tie against Exeter, which we see we've lost, but I'll go into that a bit later on. So then we had Grimsby away in the league. We drew 0-0, even game, not many chances really created, but we've got clean sheets, which is good. And then we had Leakin at home. Another 0-0. Created more. They didn't have a shot. We absolutely dominated them, but their defence stood strong. They sat back part of the bus and we just couldn't break through. But another point, another clean sheet. Then we had Macclesfield away, which is a nice 2-0 win. Casey Palmer and Ruddock with the goals in the second half. But Rawson got sent off, so he was suspended for the game against Exeter, which was a shame because he's had a really good season and I was really disappointed with him getting sent off for 2 yellows as well. But we dominated that game. But it's 3 points because we haven't won in the league for a while. Our last win was against Hereford, so it was a few games we haven't won. I was getting a bit But then we had Exeter in the FA Cup second round. Lost 2-1. Even game. James Hanson and Ryan Taylor based both goals in the first 23 minutes. Put us on the back foot. The first 10 minutes, I think they had like 5 shots, 4 of them on target. You know, we got a constellation, I would say, really in injury time with Borthwick Jackson. But it was an end-to-end game. It was some good chances either end. But unfortunately, we go out of the FA Cup in the second round, which is a shame, but never mind. And then we just had a game against Cheltenham, which we won 2-1. Cheltenham in the playoff position, just about between first and 10th. It's like playoff positions, isn't it? Pretty much. But a nice 2-1 win with Reece Hall-Johnson getting the first goal in 56 minutes, with Jack Molden's equalising 7 minutes later before Olivier, who's finally started banging the goals, gets the winner with 10 minutes to go and puts us in the driver's seat for the win to make it 2-1. So those results mean we are currently 4th in the league. Okay, we are a fair bit behind Accrington and Ebbsfleet, but you know, it's an Oxford as well with 5 points of them. So halfway, it is halfway stage of the season, and we are 4th in the league. When we lost to 3, when we conceded 17, which is the lowest in the league, which is very good. We haven't scored that many. We scored 34, so we scored 2, conceded 1. That's how it's going at the moment. We are 4th in the league, which is very good. Since I was started the season, I was thinking we'd be around here, but to be 4th in the league, it's unbelievable. 11 draws. That's what's going to cost us not going up. If anything, is he always draws, and then with 9 wins, and the only convincing win was against Forest Green, which is a 5-1. Now, my predicament is this. Newport County have offered me a contract as the new manager. So have Colchester. Right, Newport County are currently in League 2, second from bottom in League 2. Yeah, mate. So they're there. They've lost 9, won 5 and drew 5. So that's not ideal. I don't want to have another relegation battle. But then also, Colchester, who are 13th. You know, they've only lost 6. They haven't conceded many. But they are mid-table. 25, 14 points off Notts County. Is that being too ambitious? 40, looking at top of the league. But they are 4 points off Southend, which is the playoffs. So it's like, do I go to Notts County, who've got some decent players? Have a quick look. Brett Pittman, Jakovic, who used to be Hull goalkeeper, I swear. Calvin Davis. What does that ring about? Calvin Davis. He's only 19, ain't one I was thinking of then. You know, they've got decent-ish players. So why they're 23rd, I don't know. But then I've got Colchester. You know, transfer budget ain't great. You know, above mid-table for their league expectations, and this one is reach the playoffs. Let's have a look at the Colchester team quickly. You know, I've enjoyed my time at Hednesford, but I just don't think I can get them any clear further. Probably might get promotion, but then the players don't necessarily believe in me. Maybe that's more down to me, more than likely. But they got Ben Gordon, who we tried to sign on loan at the start of the season. He's a good player. They got a lot. Leon Barrett, who's their main striker. Mikael Mandron, on loan from Sunderland. He looks a decent player, actually. He looks quite tidy. Fair play. But he's on loan. So that's my thing. Or do I go to the board now and see what they can do for me? Do I stay until the end of the season with Hednesford and then go to another club? Because that's the whole point. It's the whole point of me is getting. Have a quick look at my profile. You know, the whole point was for me to progress, start from scratch, and progress my way up into a top division like Arsenal's or Chelsea's or Man City's, or even go abroad with the Barcelona's and the Real Madrid's and the Inter Milan's. You know, I've been here 4 seasons, and in those 4 seasons I got promotion once, so that's not too bad. Thinking that I was bottom of the league when I first took over, narrowly missing out on playoffs, then season after finishing second, losing in the playoffs. Last season won the league convincingly, and this season we're in the playoffs at the moment, on the halfway stage. So do I now scrap all that and go somewhere else and rebuild the other team at the halfway stage of their season and try and push for promotion, or do I ask the board and see? Because the main thing the main thing for me here, right? Because I'm only stable, right? I'm not a legend in the club. I don't think I'm a legend in the club. So a quick look. So legends, facility, general. So favourite person now is McKilkin. Well, he left 8 years ago. Where is he now, actually? Not even playing. I think he's retired. James McKilkin has retired. You know, Archie Love. I'm not even a favourite person now, or a legend, or an icon at this club. You know, and that's quite heartbreaking. You know, I've been there 4 years, and I've done every year. I've bettered myself. So, but the main thing for me is being a full time. Can I do a full time? Where is it? Professional status. Can we make this club a full time club? If I can make this club a full time club, then I can progress this team so much more. Because the players I've scouted myself and looked at, and I was like, oh yeah, I would, but you're not a full time club. I need a full time club. So we should be looking to turn full time in order to attract better players or enhance the club's prestige. I reckon club's prestige might work for me. We agree that turn the club will help, therefore we'll look into turning the club professional at the beginning of next season. Oh, that's just made it even bloody worse. Oh my god. Do I now stay with this team and next season, or do I go to Newport or Colchester? Colchester's screaming at me more than Newport, I'll be honest. I don't know. I honestly do not know what I'm going to do. I said Colchester is screaming at me more than Newport. I can't really. I don't know. I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to leave it to a vote to you guys. I'm going to upload this video, save it, not play it, save it, and then I'm going to leave it to a vote. If you've been going on Twitter, obviously it's come out a couple of days later, but I'm going to go on Twitter now, put a vote in using hashtag FM15, new job opportunity, Colchester, stay where I am, Colchester or Newport, and then I'll see in an hour what happens, and then maybe in the next episode you will see the decision I've made. But until then, I don't know what I'm going to do. Until then, I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Bye-bye. Come on. But Simpson, goal kick. I want to say better second half, but I'm going to... There we go. He looks offside. He's in the middle. He's got 2-0. Oh, saved. Defence just stopped and watched. Johansson with the kick cleared. Morris got on the end of it. No. But Love picks it up. Morris. Poor first. He gets the cross in. Oh! And then he went in. Come on. 62 minutes gone. Corner comes in. It's cleared by Golden. As far as Love. Oh, Love. He's having a nightmare. Go through the tackle. He's going the free kick.